So chat, if you didn't know, I went to the premiere for Deadpool and Wolverine yesterday. I wanted to share it with you guys. Don't worry, there won't be any spoilers. But as you can see here, I did go to the premiere for Deadpool and Wolverine in Toronto. Got to walk the red carpet, got some cool Funkos. I had a great time. See here, I met Ryan, Hugh, and all of them. I was on the news. I was on everything. I do want to tell you guys all about the Deadpool and Wolverine premiere and how I kind of found myself going into the premiere. So it first starts off with my boy letting me know that there were tickets available, and it was only the first 100 people were getting in, and the first 50 people were getting an exclusive Funko Pop, and the first 100 got to get in. I wanted that Funko Pop because I knew Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman and Sean Levy were going to be there, right? I had an inside source. I knew this stuff was coming for months. I live a little bit far from Toronto, so I got into Toronto at around 8 p.m. and this is where the story starts. Me and my boy Thomas, we get to Toronto around 8 p.m. We're at Denny's here. We're playing Breath of the Wild. We had such a fun night. We sat in the Denny's and we're like, yo, what if a zombie apocalypse broke down right now? Like, what would you do? So we're going through like a whole zombie apocalypse survival plan. And then around 2 a.m., we decided to make the move. And in this video, you can see it's like 2 a.m. There's no one there, and they're actually setting up inside for the red carpet. To the Deadpool and Wolverine premiere. You can see they're setting up in there. They're doing things. So I guess chill here for the night, you know. The whole theater. They got like the whole theater was decked out in Deadpool and Wolverine stuff, like the front, inside, everything was Deadpool and Wolverine. Eventually the people did come out and were like, yo, what are you guys doing? And we're like, oh, we're waiting for Deadpool and Wolverine. They're like, it's 2 a.m. It don't start till like 4. And I'm like, yeah, but only first, yada yada, get in. This is a little later on. People started to get in line. This is when they first put in the fan line. And I met so many cool people in this line. I was in line. I was hanging out with some cool people. Now, for the most part, it was just standing around, but, like, I don't know, there was something special about just chilling and hanging out with people, knowing we were going to meet Ryan Reynolds and stuff later, walk the red carpet. Dude, it was insane. Alright, I took a video here. For Deadpool 3, we got the boy art chat right here. They just put out, like, these... Yeah, so crowd was starting to get crazy at one point. People were like shoving and blocking the sidewalk. So what they did was they put out these barriers for us, and we had to stand behind them or we would lose our line and spot. And we couldn't leave because people kept butting the line. So we had to just sit there until they put these out, and then they ended up giving us our wristbands so we could like go in and out and like get food and stuff. And I met another streamer, Fatal Steven. Great guy, gonna be doing some stuff with him later on. Yeah, and you can see right there, those are the wristbands, and you could not take them off, and if you lost your wristband, they were like, that's tough luck, you're out of here. We eventually did go get some Popeyes, me and my boys, and we had a great time. So there was this guy coming to us with a mic, like all the time. There were just different people coming up to us with microphones to just try and like, you know, get content for the news and whatever. And this one guy from a radio station came up, and he wanted to see if he could get someone in more of the front of the line. Let's check it out real quick.
Let's f***ing go!
So you can actually see my two boys up here. They're the first up. I was at Popeyes while this was happening.
Line of people who have tickets to see the movie tonight before anybody else on the planet. Do I have that right, sir?
Yes. That's my boy Steven and my boy Thomas right there.
You're first in line. How much would you charge somebody at the back of the line to switch positions with you?
They're crazy numbers. $2 grand, $300 people were saying. Okay, so $300 from the back of the line is the offer he got.
Who the hell are you?
And he comes up, and there's different people there because they went to go get food, and me and my buddies are back in the line.
You were not here when I was here 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, we went to get food.
Where are the guys that were here?
They get the food now.
How much to switch with somebody who's got like 138?
Probably nothing. I would not.
How about a couple $100?
Couple thousand, maybe. Maybe I would for a couple thousand.
You sure? $300?
That is tempting, but I've been here since 8 p.m. yesterday. So.
You were not.
He didn't believe me. I had to pull out the you can see me going on my phone to get the story on Instagram to show him. Now this was getting closer to the end of the night. They had like a Tim Hortons truck giving us like free coffee and stuff. Also, the fit was tight. Now listen, I'm not actually a unk, alright? I only said that to be funny. Some people reply to that and go, damn, you admitting you're an unk? I'm not a unk. I just accidentally said that because I thought it'd be funny because I was like being so slow to flip the camera around, alright? I'm not a unk. The fit was nice. And now finally we're in the red carpet. This was like 4:30 and we're having a good time. Alright, so we got my boys here.
We on the red carpet. We got some Marvel swag.
Yes, sir.
We got some, we got some Funko Pop.
Like I said, we got the Funko Pops, we got the posters. I actually lost my poster on the red carpet, and I couldn't go back to get it. So it was I lost out on the poster, but it is what I got the Funko Pop. That's all that matters. There's me on the carpet. I'm feeling myself. I'm not gonna lie. I do look pretty good. Get in. We're in the carpet, and I get to meet Hugh Jackman, the wonderful Hugh Jackman, and as well as Sean Levy, the director of the movie. Here's my boys in the theater. Now, I did tell you I didn't get a picture with Ryan, but I did get a picture with Ryan, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. In his post about his day in Canada, on the third slide, you can see me. You can see me right there with Ryan Reynolds, dog. So I did get my picture with Ryan Reynolds, but I didn't get my picture with Ryan Reynolds because it wasn't. Doesn't matter. I got a pic with Ryan in a certain way. But let me show y'all the Funko Pop. I got it right up here. And let me tell you guys, I was being eyed like a hawk for this Funko Pop when I left the theater. I got it signed by Ryan Reynolds and Sean Levy right up there. So this is like a holy grail item. So when I left the theater, dudes kept looking at me like, is that signed by Ryan? But here I am. Okay, so yes, like I said, CP24. This is national television, Canada-wide. Just peep this.
They're helping everyone take in the Canadian premiere tonight of Deadpool and Wolverine. So Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman walked the red carpet.
I tried to play rock, paper, scissors with that security guard, and he looked very mad when I said that. That's Hugh Jackman. You can see me right there, like, oh, hey. Ryan. Dude, it was so cool to meet them. And there I am, on the news. Simping for Ryan Reynolds.
I had to, like, sneak my way to watch the first movie because I was too young to watch it. And I've just been so excited for this movie.
So I was on the news, guys, and not just one news channel. I was on a couple news channels, but I was only interviewed on one news channel and the other like radio thing. You can see me there on Marvel Studios Instagram page. Dude, like right there. All right, so chat. I also have a bit of an embarrassing story to tell at the premiere. Okay, hold on. So y'all don't miss Marvel, right? I don't know why I'm telling people this. So listen. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit of a simp for Miss Marvel, Iman Vellani, right? This was held at the Scotiabank Theater, and let me tell you, she goes to the Scotiabank Theater a lot. I go to the Scotiabank Theater a lot. All my friends have met Iman Vellani. I've been waiting for one day when I go to a premiere or something for her to be there and for me to try and meet Iman Vellani and maybe be like the Rizzler, maybe. So now that you know that I'm a bit of a simp, right? All right, so like I said, movie ends. By the way, I'm also on Marvel Studios Canada. You know, no biggie. I'm on it twice. Bit of a celebrity. You know, we're cool like that. So like I said, the movie ends. I turn on my phone. I go to Instagram, and I see this. I'm like, yo, Iman Vellani is here. The credits roll. I turn to my boys. I go, yo. I said, I just gotta go. I'll be right back. If I'm not here by the end. If I'm not here by the end credit scene, record it for me. He's like, what? I'm like, dude, just do it. Even if you get kicked out, just do it. They move, I get down, I start zooming down the stairs. My pants are falling down, I'm trying to pull them up, and I almost fall down the stairs. I'm not gonna lie. And this is the most disappointing thing, right? So I get out, the entire theater is blocked off, except for a, like, pathway to the exit. Because there was 2 screenings. There was VIP, and then there was people like me, the weird streamers and stuff. I'm like, oh man, can I use a washroom? Hoping like I could like move and maybe like get a chance to like slip into the other theater or something. Nah. They're like, nah, dude, you gotta go. Which, fair enough. I'm like, all right, I gotta go around myself. So I get back in there and I get to watch the end credit scene. And then we leave. I'm like, okay, our movie just ended. Maybe the celebrities movie just ended, and I'll be able to catch one of them, you know, on their way out. And I did not get to meet Ahmad Vellani. I did almost trip trying to meet her. So that's my embarrassing story of what, like, come on! We were so close yet so far. My friends now, like, bro is so down bad. I'm not even gonna deny it. I'm gonna just be honest, dude. So down bad, so down bad. But man, I tried, and I almost died because of it. Oh yeah, hold up. We also mute on the red carpet. I don't know if y'all want to see me mute, but you're going to. So if I go on my story. I know everyone says this, but legitimately the best Marvel movie since Endgame. And there's my boys there. We had such a great time. My spoiler-free thoughts on Deadpool. It was amazing. It was amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Was movie of the summer. I think Marvel could be back. They cooked beyond human belief for that movie. Of course, I might be a little bit biased. It might have been a better movie for me because of the entire day. I think the movie in general was just phenomenal. The action was great. The comedy, of course, was on point for a Deadpool movie. And there was a lot of emotion. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. It was an emotional movie. It had a deep and beautiful story that I'm not gonna spoil for you guys because I think you really do just gotta go watch this movie. It comes out tonight. And, man, it was not what I was expecting. From beginning to end, me and my boys were dying of laughter, getting a little emotional, too. And there were some moments, you know, y'all saying about the cameos and stuff, I won't say who, but there were moments where me and my boys were like doing this, be like, yo, you see that shit? Clapping, cheering. It was just a satisfying movie, and that's hard to do for a modern superhero movie, and a modern Marvel movie especially. Almost like 15 hours before I actually sat down in that theater seat of standing, walking, talking, but man, it was worth it. I think the movie's 10 out of 10. I think it's a great action-packed, fun thrill ride of a movie. While the MCU might not be back fully necessarily, we're getting there. We're getting close to the MCU making its, like, grand comeback. Brave New World or Order looked great when we watched it on stream the other day. I think it's possible Marvel could actually be back. But let me know your thoughts for Deadpool and Wolverine down below. If you guys did enjoy, please remember to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out, Dork Squad.